Snap to Mahomes, looking right. Now pumping, he'll run it, up the middle, he dives! They're going to give him a touchdown. Did he break the plane? They will call it touchdown! Kansas City! And the Chiefs have their biggest lead of the game on a 4th and 3 quarterback scramble up the middle by Mahomes.
That was one of several MVP moments for Patrick Mahomes in 2022. The Chiefs came up just short in that game, but now, just over a month later, we've got a rematch with the AFC title on the line. Hey everyone, and welcome into our game preview this week, presented by Crown Royal. My name is Matt McMullen, and this week we're joined by former Chief Kyle Long. He was in this locker room just last year. Now he's an awesome analyst on that other pregame show on CBS Sports Network. Kyle, what's going on, man?
Matt, what's going on? Thanks a lot. It's good to see the red stands behind you that I came to know all too well last year. I miss Kansas City. I miss big-time football, and I miss getting to talk to guys like you in Kansas City about the Chiefs.
Yeah, well, really appreciate your time. We're going to start having you on here more often if you miss it so much. We miss having
I'd
you
love
around.
to. You guys are fun to cover, okay? As you know, you're a fun team to cover, so it's always welcome.
Well, you're the perfect guy to talk to prior to this matchup because you were in this locker room last year. You know how this team operates, you know how Coach Reid operates, and how Patrick Mahomes operates. Now, the big story in Kansas City all week long was, of course, Patrick Mahomes' ankle. The good news for the Chiefs is, according to Coach Reid, Patrick looked good in practice all week, so that's great news heading into this game, and we'll see what he can do on Sunday. But for the offense as a whole, what are some keys, do you think, for the Chiefs' offense against this Bengals defense on Sunday?
I think the big thing is not doing too much. You don't have to do too much if you're part of this offense. You look at the way this team is built. It's from inside out. Creed Humphrey in the middle. Joe Thuney back in the lineup. Wasn't with us last time that we played against the Bengals. And who's going to love having Joe back more than Orlando Brown at left tackle? We know that the Bengals have two guys on the edge in Trey and Sam that can rush the passer with a violent physicality. And I think the right side is a really good matchup for Andrew Wiley. He's played this group before. He plays that rush group very well. Orlando Brown is a guy that in the pass pro wants to be aggressive with his set, wants to go cover guys up, and he needs to have his guy Joe Thuney on his inside pocket to say, hey, I can go shoot my gun here because I know I got my buddy. He's got my 6. Last time they played the Bengals, Orlando was out on an island. That's not the kind of football that he likes to play. He'll be the first to tell you that. He is about as big as an island. So if you put a small island next to him, it's a tough place to ride your ship through. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's one of those kind of hidden things about the last matchup in Week 13 that Joe Thuney wasn't out there for the Chiefs, one of the best guards in all of football, and now he's back out there here in this game. So that's great news for Kansas City heading into this one, and hopefully they can move the football. Now, the Bengals have a pretty good offense as well, of course, led by Joe Burrow. They've won 10 games in a row in large part because of their offense and what he can do with all of his weapons. What are you hoping to see out of the Chiefs defense in this game to slow down Burrow and this Bengals offense?
Well, I know that last time that these two teams met the middle of the field, well, Joe Burrow is really, really good outside the numbers. He's as good as anybody outside the numbers. You see him and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. You see the tap dancing on the sideline and the timing throws. But it's the middle of the field where Joe Burrow is going to look to make his hay against this linebacking group. The ball is out so quick with Joe Burrow. He's a guy that I'd love to play offensive line for any day of the week because you know where he's going to be and you know the ball's going to be out on time. And it's funny with the things that have happened to Patrick physically the last few weeks and the last week with his ankle, we've seen, or what we're going to see potentially is maybe a bit of the Bengals offense look to the Chiefs. So we're going to spread the ball out. The ball's going to be out quick. The offensive lineman should know where Patrick's going to be in the pocket. It's like when you're blocking for a guy like Justin Fields or Russell Wilson or Lamar Jackson. You don't know where they're going to be. So what you practice every day in practice, it becomes, you throw it out on Sunday sometimes because of their scrambling, because of their Joe Burrow's a guy where he's going to drop to 7, he's going to step up to 5, and he's going to make his throw in 2.5 seconds. It's same page as the Tom Brady Bible. You know what I'm saying? And I think Patrick's an X-Man. He can do so much stuff creatively after the play breaks down, but he also harnesses the power of the Joe Burrow, Tom Brady. Drop back, make your read, make the throw. I think we're going to see some of that this week. Ball out quick, and hopefully we see the running game from the Chiefs.
Yeah, and we saw that when Chad Henne came in, when Patrick was out of the game for a bit. Isaiah Pacheco comes in, breaks off a 39-yard run, and sets up a touchdown for the Chiefs, capping off a 98-yard drive You make a great point about Joe Burrow and how he gets rid of the football quickly. There's a lot of talk about the Bengals offensive line and how they've had injuries up there, but you're right. He gets rid of the ball in 2.49 seconds, I believe, on average, second to only Tom Brady. When he holds on to the ball, though, the pass rush hopefully can get home, though, and disrupt this Bengals offense. It's going to be a heck of a matchup on Sunday for the Chiefs. It's also a great opportunity. It'll be a challenge, but if they can win this game, they'll secure a third Lamar Hunt trophy in the last 4 years. Kyle, awesome stuff, man. Really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for having me, and good luck this weekend.